Hello there, this is Jerry, and this video I'm going to briefly summarize the thing that I've done in my past 4 semester as a course assistant in CS357. So the intuition of making this video is that I'm graduating and kind of want to record it down the thing that I have done as part of the course staff. Let's go. As you can see, this class is about numerical methods, and then we teaches a lot of numerical methods, and then the concept of it, and also the applications of numerical methods. So you can see here, our topic goes from basic floating point systems to linear system of equations, and also some very nice applications such as SVD and principal component analysis. All right, here goes the course members. This is our very nice instructor with all the patience and quality teaching that you can find on an excellent instructor. And then followed by these the TAs, and then these are the CAs. So I was one of the CAs here, and you can see my photo right here. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I put my photo here. Okay, so back to the topic. The main thing I do in this class is basically three parts. First part is that I hold office hours and answer questions on Piazza and Campus Wire. So we use both platforms. Before COVID pandemic, we're going with Piazza, but after that, we switched to Campus Wire for some reason. And then for the office hours, each of our TAs and CAs had a corresponding slots for each week. As you can see, this is my slots for the week, and then this is also my slots. So after the COVID pandemic, we switched to Zoom meeting, which makes me feel a little bit sad because before that we're having an office in our CS building and then we holding our office hour there. It was a very interesting experience because I can explain many concepts to other people and then make them realize how powerful numerical analysis is in real life. So yeah, so that sums up of my first part of job. The second part of the job, I basically maintain our course website. So like if you go to the resources page, you can see that these are the learning resources. And then under each of these topics, we had a notes and slides. So the notes page was just basically some mathematical concepts and equations, a lot of formal proofs, and also some algorithms, pseudocode. So like, for example, the thing I've done last summer is I made several modifications to the optimization and least square data fitting page. I think I did something. So here I added unimodal examples last August. Same thing here. I add a formal proof link for solving least square problems. And then for the principal component analysis, I fixed some of the Python code here. I think it's in back in last November. Yeah, so that's the second part of my job. The third part, I'm doing homework development. So as you can see, our assignments of this class is delivered through a platform called Prairie Learn. This is a platform developed by UIUC students, by the way. In each of these homework assessments, there are several questions where you can enter your answers, and then there's a several form of questions or multiple choice and other, and also coding questions. And after that, you can click save and grade, and you'll see your scores there. So the thing that worked with my development is that I create homework questions for some of these assessments. Let's say, take an example for example, this question. This is something that I've written. It's one of the floating point questions that I've created. So the basic structure has three files. And if you want to take a look here, so the question.html is just the layout of the web page. And then the server.py has a function that generates the data we want and the data we regard as correct answers. So we pass these data back to the backend autograder and let it decide whether the student is right or not. And now let me just briefly show you how this works. I'm going to go back to directories. Okay, there we go. So I'm running the Prairie Learn backend server right here. Once this is run, you're able to see a local development environment on my laptop. Okay, this is done. Let's go to the here. The first thing I do is just I'm gonna load from disk. Then once all the files on my local computer is loaded, I can go to the instance and then click questions. As you can see, this FP division, this is the question that I was talking about. And then once you have this question open up, you can see there's a lot of numbers here. These are the question instructions. And here you can put in your answers and then you can save and grade. This button is for generating a new variant where we can use a randomized number of questions so that we can avoid the academic integrity problems. Yes, that's basically a third part of my job. And again, in the end, I would like to say big thanks to all the staff members and the instructors because I really appreciate this experience as one of the core staffs. I think I learned a lot from our instructors and all the other TAs and CAs. And that's all for my summary. Thank you for listening.